Good morning. I couldn't figure out what to talk about today, so I am probably going to end up having my kids help me on telling what their favorite movies are in this situation. But I decided, because coming at it from a parent's perspective, I have 5 kids, and I am trying to teach my children not only to respect others, no matter what they look like, and love others, but I'm also trying to teach them to be the change. And so I found some really good movies because my kids usually learn best from movies. I'm not going to lie. And so I was trying to find more and more of these things. I have a friend who sent me a link to a YouTube channel that's also really, really good about breaking down history and whether it be Black history, Hispanic history, doesn't matter. It helps break it down and make it so that it's more understandable and more willing to be absorbed by children. And I will link that below. I can't remember the name of it right now. But I found these movies. I mean, there's the obvious ones like Coach Carter, Remember the Titans, and then The Blind Side. I love The Blind Side for teaching being willing to overlook what anyone looks like and love them anyways, and to love them through their hard times, the way they need it. And I love the way that it teaches just to love people where they are. But I found these other movies. My mom gave me a few of these movies from Stepping Stones from after one she was teaching. And this one's called From the Rough. And it talks about a true story about a coach, Starks, who's she's the first Black woman to coach an all-men's team at the collegiate level. And it's really cool about how it just talks about the struggles she went through and the challenges they overcame and the changes they were able to do. It's an all-men's team. I think I read that wrong. Sorry. But she's a first female Black coach to teach an all-men's team. So that one's really good. And then there's You Must Remember This. And it's I believe this one's also a true story. My kids usually watch this without me, I'm not going to lie. But I think I've watched bits and pieces of both of these. I think I've watched both of them. It's just been forever. And so I have to go back and rewatch them. But I love the fact that they're really good about teaching these basic principles. And the really cool thing about these Stepping Stones DVDs is that they have like all of these in the back where it shows you what they're teaching and what challenges they overcome. It's really, really cool. And I love that they teach these simple things, not just for the kids, but us as adults as well, because I feel like a lot of times if we go back to simple things, if we go back to simple lessons, then we're able to do a lot more. Also, on Amazon Prime, I'm all for free things. On Amazon Prime, they have a whole bunch of movies, like, I don't like saying the N-word, so I'm not going to say it, but it says I'm Not Your N. And that one's really educational. Actually, I really want to watch that one a lot more. I want to go back and rewatch it, is what I should say. A Birth of a Movement, I want to watch that one. That one looks like a really good one. There's a lot of really good movies on here that are free. Marshall's on there, and that teaches about, let me make sure I don't give his name wrong. Farts, it's gonna go, there we go. Marshall, Thurgood Marshall, as he defends a Black man from sexual assault charges. I really want to watch that one. I watched last night with my oldest, my 8-year-old. It's called The Uncomfortable Truth. And even he enjoyed it. He asked lots of questions, which is something I really appreciate. And he's willing to learn more. And I love the fact that it's from both perspectives. So not only are we getting like a white perspective, learning the truth from the Black side, we're getting the Black's perspective to the white person and what they want as well, because I think that's the hardest thing right now. Don't you love being mimicked and mocked by your children? It's my favorite. But yeah, it teaches a lot of really good lessons about like understanding both sides and seeing the fact that like we want to work together. It's important for us to work together, and it's vital that we do work together and that we do try to be more understanding of each other. And then the ones that are just kind of not obvious that I really, really want and really enjoy having my children watch are movies like Pocahontas. Disney's amazing for making movies about change. So like Pocahontas, it talks about accepting others and being willing to work together with people that are different from you and to learn from each other. You have Zombies. Zombies is really good. If you haven't watched it, it's a Disney Channel original. It talks about just combining two different kinds of people entirely. Like it's talking about the zombies who are forced to live away from everybody else and how they're trying to integrate into the normal society that has been created by those who weren't infected by this stuff and zombies. So don't judge me for that one, by the way. It's a good movie, okay? My 2-year-old loves it, and there's this really good song in there that talks about standing together and taking a stand for those and making a change no matter what. So I highly recommend it. And then there's another, the Descendants videos are all about making a change and bringing each other back together and working together to build a better future. Let's see, what else did Disney put out that's really good about? I love their movies entirely just because I feel like Disney's really good about making it subtle, but at the same time helping children especially learn to accept that change and to create change in their own lives. They encourage that in such good ways. So, that being said, what's your favorite movie about change? What movie do you feel is a really good movie to show your children about change, about racism that helps to teach overcoming racism? What movies do you choose to show and to help with the issues at hand? Because there are so many things that are going on. The least we can do is do our part as parents and help our children learn and to grow through whatever means possible. And if your kids learn through movies like mine, please share, because I love being able to share these things, which means I would love to be able to learn more about what helps you as well. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day.